Hi. Hello, Aries. How are we doing? I'm bringing the flirting game on, as you know. You know how I feel about you. You know that you have like a special place in my heart and soul. Oh, my Aries. Yeah, you know how I feel about you. The wink is back. I think has it ever left? I'm not sure that the wink has ever left my Aries loves. Oh my gosh. I had a dream about a week ago that I was at this weird Hollywood party, like in the hills, one of those classic like 70s houses with a pool. And I was in this pool and I met an Aries that I had this fling with many years ago. And he's still like a friend and everything, and we were like hanging out in this pool underwater. It was very cool. It was like cool to like reconnect. I was like, oh, hey, how's it going? Anyway, the one note that I have for you guys, sassy. So I think there's something about your empowerment this month that's kind of powerful. I mean, that's just the intuitive download I got. That's not even what's going on. I mean, I'm not going to get into astrology too much this month. I will mention the moon really quickly here before we get into the cards. But we have the Cancer full moon on the first of the year, which is in your fourth house. Home, family, all that deep stuff. So you may be finding that you're enjoying kind of being low key at the beginning of the year. Actually, I mean, maybe you go out on the 31st. Go have your, Aries fun and New Year's, but there might be a sense that the first few days of the month that you're really wanting to just be cozy at home, which is a beautiful thing. And Aries in cozy mode is such a great thing. Oh my gosh, I love it. And then we have the Capricorn new moon on the 16th, which is in your 10th house of your career and what you're doing in the world. So a lot of you are going to be feeling that gearing up of like a huge year of career. For those of you who have big career movements you've been wanting to make, big changes you've been wanting to make when it comes to career, or when you've been wanting to make like a big leap into something new or to get a promotion, you're going to be feeling the tingling of those seeds being planted around the middle of this month. So kind of enjoy that, go in there and do that, Aries, because it will feel really good to take the time to do that, because I do have a sense that you are going to be like, you are going to be working. You are going to be working hard and doing a lot and making a lot of progress, like truly. Saturn is in your house of career. And with that comes a lot of success. I mean, you can really do a lot with that energy. So, be aware that you'll have to pace yourself, but you're just getting set up for a big couple of years. So then we finally have the Leo full moon and eclipse happening on the 31st in your fifth house of your heart and romance and all of that. That's going to be lighting you up. So it's kind of like you're getting pinged on a few different levels with the moon cycle this month that I think will really like fire you up for a year. I mean, I feel like you guys, why I said sassy. It's like, I feel like you're getting fired up for the adventure coming up. You're getting fired up for what is next. And there's a sense of excitement I'm getting from Aries. Like where other signs are feeling a little trepidation or they're having some weird like time trip stuff, you guys are like, I'm ready. Let's do it. Let's do it. And actually the last card that came out was the Two of Cups. So we'll get there because that's the last card. I'm just teasing you with a preview of what's to come in this reading, my friends. So, okay. And it's really interesting here because the first three cards that came out, I'm going to work with the intuition here on all of this. Very intuitive reading, but we have the Chariot, the Nine of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. So, okay. This is interesting because what I'm seeing here is this is such an Aries problem. This is such an Aries problem. You guys are wanting to push. You feel like you should be somewhere. You feel like you should already have accomplished a lot. You may even be feeling pressure coming into the new year, feeling that you should already have that partnership. You should already have that job. You should already have something figured out when it comes to your path in life. You should have your direction. Everything should be nailed down. You should already have done all the work and you need to work really hard. Like I get the sense even that you're going to want to go into this year. And here's where I see that, you know, that fire, that passion to like go and get things done. Like there's a real drive in this energy. There's going to be a tendency to want to take it all on at once. You know, with your vigor and your enthusiasm and your intensity with what you want to do in life, which is why I love you guys so much, so much. It just like made my heart skip a beat thinking about it. But, you know, with that comes sometimes this pressure that it becomes like a pressure cooker that can really cook you. And that's what I'm seeing here, because the Chariot is about success. It is about pushing forward into new horizons. And what this is saying is this is guaranteed. This is happening. This success, this path is opening up and it's coming along. So don't get tempted to go here, because you don't need to. You can skip this. So this is a useful little thing. Just skip this altogether. It's just a little reminder, a little permission slip that you don't have to go here. So, you know, the Nine of Swords, kind of staying up at night, feeling you should be doing this, you should be doing that. Getting in your head. 10 of Wands, feeling you have to take on the entire burden. Feeling that you have to do everything today. You know, Abraham Hicks always talks about how, you know, everybody always wants things to manifest today. But if you were given every single meal that you were going to eat for the rest of your life today, it would not be fun. You wouldn't even be able to eat it. You know, you would get through a certain portion of it and you'd just be in pain. And, you know, it's the same thing. You guys are wanting to be on this track because you have something vision. You have some opening coming up. You know this good stuff is coming. And you're like wanting it all to happen this month. But you can't skip the process and the enjoyment of it. So that is just a big reminder that while you're going to be very much wanting action and movement, you're going to be wanting it. You're going to be wanting it to happen right now. You've got to let this process play out a little bit. Otherwise, you will feel frustrated. You will feel fatigued. You will feel less satisfied, you know? And there's no reason to do that because the first card out is such a positive card. Now, here's the thing. Let's talk about the next 3 cards, because I'm doing these in sets of 3 this month. We have the next 3 cards, which is Justice, Ace of Cups, 5 of Wands. Here's another card about that forward direction. In fact, this is, you know, these are both cardinal energies. Just like you, we have Cancer and we have Libra, cardinal energies. These directional energies that are very much about getting something done. Now, this could be an answer that you've been waiting for. That green light, that go ahead on something. And this could be a relationship, but it could also, more what I get is this is like a green light with work or travel opportunities or something to do with a project that you're doing this year. This is the opening that says, go and do this. So I'm seeing you getting these nice pings. And this is why I think you're going to get voracious for so much movement, because you're like, okay, I got an answer. I got that phone call I've been waiting for. Now I want more. I want more. I want more. Even I have to like slow down doing this reading because I'm feeling such high energy from Aries that I want to get up off of this couch and go for like a 10-mile run right now. I mean, that sounds really good to me right now when and like, you guys are, it's electrical is what I'm feeling. So you're getting a green light. You're getting an opportunity. Something's clarifying, there's something that's clicking into place for you that's really, really good. And in fact, I tend to think this has to do with emotional fulfillment because we have this Ace of Cups next door, which is about new beginnings in relationship, new opportunities when it comes to your deepest relationship. So for a lot of you, I feel that this is a sense of opening up when it comes to relationship. And I mean, I also get it with the projects. It's both. They're connected. I think a lot of you, for those of you like in established relationships, I think a lot of you have been trying to work through a configuration with those relationships, like in your family life. Like some of you maybe have been wondering if you want to have another kid or if you want to move houses, or one of you maybe wants to move jobs. And you've been kind of trying to figure out how to put those pieces together. And there's something about this that's saying that's going to get figured out. Like the answer for what's next is going to get put in place. For those of you who are single or who are more career focused, there seems to be a couple disparate elements that you haven't been able to quite get into alignment. Like maybe it's a job and location thing or something like that. And so you're waiting for that. That seems to be coming full. But for those of you with the dating thing, what I'm seeing here is getting some kind of opportunity here, honestly. I mean, I'm actually thinking about this. Libra is your opposite sign, right? So that means there's a relational energy to this, and meeting your match, meeting your opposite, meeting your other half, right? So there's something going on here with the big romance. I think your intensity is bringing in a lot of energy that has to do with this. So that's really cool, actually. Now, the one thing is, I keep saying this, but you guys are voracious. That is the word that I am getting here, because we have this 5 of Wands. And it's almost like you want to... The 5 of Wands is a little bit of resistance, right? It's about kind of having a tiff or a tussle. It's not super serious energy, but it does have a little bit of this embattled thing. And I'm picking up that you guys are impatient. And so you're kind of battling out this energy. You want it to be moving in a different way than it is. And all this is doing is just causing more noise. And I get that you're excited. I love it. Believe me, I want to be around you guys this month, because this is pretty hot. This is like sexy energy to me in a way. Like, admittedly, like, I know that I should be chilled out, but I like somebody who's excited and wants to push. I do like that about you guys. However, having this kind of stance when you're already getting what you want, once again, you're already getting what you want. I don't know why you feel that you've got to make all this noise. So just be aware that you put one foot in front of the other, and that will make things easier. You could cause some friction with this person. If you're pushing too hard on this person or this situation, they might kind of want to take a step back, is all I'm going to say. They may kind of be like, oh gosh, you're so much. Because I know, Aries, I know. People tell you all the time that you're too much. I know it's a common problem for you, because you're so... You just pursue. You pursue life with a vigor that is most people do not have. And I get that you just want to be yourselves. But sometimes it's a valid point, right? I mean, like I said, you can't have all your meals for the rest of your life today. So just keep that imagery in mind. Now, you continue to get what you want this month. I mean, this reading, seriously, of all the readings I've seen, is one of the best readings I have seen, where it is just like you're getting your way. I don't know what's going on, you guys, but you're getting your way. You're going into 2018 just on fire, like you should be. Because we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. So we have another ace, second ace of the round. This makes me think about work. This makes me think about an opportunity with work. And once again, I feel there's this fusion between your personal life and your work life, where answers are coming in. Things are somehow starting to work in tandem, where they maybe were feeling very disparate or off balance for a while. All that old energy that was kind of keeping you in some kind of cycle that was not quite in balance, it seems to be releasing and opening, and we're getting this green light where things are combining again. So for those of you who went through a big loss in 2017 as far as breakup or work, this energy right here is like, oh, we're getting it all together again. Now, this is really good. And this is just positive. Ace of Pentacles, you're getting an opportunity. And then Queen of Pentacles, here's the ticket. Here's the ticket for how to be. You may be finding that you have some earthy energies around you that are helping you out and helping you get your finances right, helping you get things figured out, being very practical about the way that they're applying their energy. That's so good. But here's the other side of this, Aries. Queen of Pentacles is about slowing down and doing really good self-care. She's kind of a motherly energy, but she's most powerful when we apply that caregiver energy to ourselves. And I know it's such a platitude. Everybody's always telling you self-care, love yourself. I know. But it's true. And the thing with her, she's a little bit slower. She takes her time. She pores over the details. She takes her time combing over the details. And I do think the one hiccup I can see with this month, other than you guys being too voracious for action, is that you could skip over some details in the excitement of these opportunities that need to be combed over. That need to be slowed down and looked at with very great care, just so that you don't run into more noise and unnecessary drama than you need. If you have some details on a contract, make sure you just look over them so you can address them. If you have something some disparate idea in your relationship and you kind of need to like talk about it, like a scheduling thing or something, go over that detail, you know, just help yourselves out a little bit, because the devil is in the details. And that's what I'm seeing here, is that the action's there, the green lights are there, and then the details and the nitty gritty are still needing to be addressed. So keep that in mind. Now, finally, we have this Two of Cups. And what I'm seeing here is in your feeling of your resurgence of your energy and your ability to get work done and do what you love to do, and to start having this fusion of energy coming in, which is so great. You are bringing in, your partnerships are going to benefit from this quite deeply. I mean, we've had a couple of these partnership cards. In fact, all of these to some extent have an element of balance and partnership to them. All three. And so there is a thing about partnerships. There is a thing about who you're working with, not only in your private life, but in your professional life. And this is telling me that, you know, keep the people close to you who you feel a symbiotic energetic exchange with, especially for those of you who are single and you're dating. I see this as a really good thing, and you're going to want to pay attention to the people who aren't saying you're too much. I have to say, Aries, you're better off with somebody who appreciates a little bit of this wild energy you have than somebody who's constantly saying, why are you doing that, right? So keep that in mind. I'm going to pull one more card from my Cosmic Tarot here just to clarify that Two of Cups. I love my Cosmic Tarot. It's beautiful. I haven't used it for a little while, so I thought I'd pull it back out and have some fun today with it. But you know, your focus has to be on the relationships that are symbiotic. And I do think they're coming in for you pretty effortlessly, actually, and refining for you. The path is clear. The path is very clear for you guys. I'm very excited about that. Like I said, you're just going to be hungry for it. I think you all are feeling hungry for it. 2017 was chaotic and frustrating in a lot of ways for Aries. And let's see here. 6 of Wands. Triumph. Triumph. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. I love it. So, you know, I know 2017 was trying on a lot of levels. You had to really like deal with there were some less than ideal circumstances. There was a lot of chaos, misunderstandings, breakups, uncertainty about what's next. What I'm seeing here is you having pretty clear vision of what 2018 is going to look like for you. You're going to succeed. So relax. Relax, you're going to succeed. It's all going to be good. It's all going to be good. And the more you can relax and just let these things unfold as they need to over the month, the easier they will come into your life, the less you will be feeling like angst about it. There's no need. I'm telling you right now. Okay, you know how I feel about you. I love you. I'd love to work with you. I'm going to leave my website, my email, my Instagram in the description box. Please get in touch with me with questions, or if you'd like to work with me. I'd love to hear from you. And there's some more goodies in the description box as well. I will be doing my moon magic videos, so you can always check those out for what's going on with the moon. I'm sending you all my love for this beautiful January. I will see you in February for more fun and games. And until then, mwah.